All right. I am recording. Don't say anything weird. Okay. Anything weird. All right. Okay. I'm going to show you. I'm pretty sure these are it. I did not have a chance to look at the specific problems I went over last year. So I'm pretty sure these are the ones that Desmos does not do well on, but we're gonna do it together, and I'm almost positive. So we're gonna look at number 85, which says 16 to the x plus 4. Wow. Share. Okay. I hope that that is screen sharing correctly. Okay, 16 to the x plus 4. Oops. X plus 4. And then 32 to the 2x minus 10. Yeah. Okay, these ones on Desmos, when you're trying to solve exponential equations on Desmos, this is like the one time solving an equation on Desmos is like not fun. Do you guys see why? Why this would not be fun? They're intersecting somewhere. I can't see it, but it's happening. I think if you just click the screen and yeah, I mean, it looks cool, but actually I kind of like that. Okay, so that's one of the places where Desmos fails a little bit. So we're gonna go old school. We're gonna go back to our graphing calculators, and somebody tell me how we could do this on a graphing calculator instead. That is my favorite answer. Yeah. So what would I do on a graphing calculator? I would type it in. X minus 4. 32 to the 2x minus 10. Okay, and then what would I do? Then I hit graph. It's gonna look just as terrible as it did on Desmos. And then I'm gonna do second trace, number 5, press enter, enter, enter. There we go. And the graphing calculator did what Desmos did not look nice doing. So, so the reason that we couldn't see the intersection is because it was a y coordinate of 101. So it was just very high off the screen. Yes, Jack. No, you can do it. You can do it. It's just not very user friendly. Uh-huh. It's telling me no sign change. It gave you one line. Oh, that's right. Jack, tell me. I would love to know that Desmos does this. What did I do wrong? Oh, there it is. That's not the answer though. Don't listen. Don't listen to it. Oh, I did +4, not minus. Hold on. Fix it. Oh, Desmos. You sneaky dog. Oh, it sure does. It sure does. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me go back and fix my calculator then, because I did. Oh, plus. No, I did +4 on this on my graphing calculator. So let me do my graphing calculator again. So then the answer is 11 if you do it correctly. Hold on, I'm going back to my graphing calculator now because I typed it wrong. I did -4 on my graphing calculator. So I have x + 4, 2x - 10. And now I'm gonna do intersection.
So what I did is I put 11 in as FP.
Oh, if it is 11, we just need a bigger window. So the reason that it wouldn't find the intersection is if your x max is 10, you would need a bigger x max if the answer is in fact 11. And then you can go back and still do intersect and do enter, enter, enter. He's had the flu, I think. Oh, he was here today? Oh, my batteries just died. We're solving an equation, and when you solve an equation, you just subtract the two parts. Yep, that's how you solve an equation with a calculator. Yeah, so did everyone catch the issue with the graphing calculators? So if your value for x is not within the window, then the graphing calculator can't find it. So we were finding apparently with Jack's trick that I didn't know about, thank you, Jack, is that if the answer is 11, that's bigger than 10. So you have to make your window a little bit bigger for this to work. Hold on a second, I'll show you Jack's trick. I'm just verifying on the calculator that this is right. I didn't even know that Desmos did that. So now I know for next semester. So let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it appears to be 11. That's cool. I didn't realize Desmos did that. Have you tried that for all equations? Well, that's what I'm just going to teach people to do now. Dang. So if you want to solve an equation on Desmos, just type the equation in on Desmos and it'll give you a vertical line at the x value. The annoying part is though, you have to be able to find wherever the x value is, as opposed to, I guess there's pros and cons. So you have to be able to find the x value, whereas if you had graphed two equations, you could follow the lines to the intersection. So there's pros and cons, but yeah, that's cool. So I guess what we have figured out now is that for this particular unit, if you are someone who kind of likes being able to graph and find the intersections, for this particular unit, you're not going to want to do that. You're going to want to just type in the equation. Thank you, Jack. Applause for Jack. Applause for Jack. Thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate Jack. All right. Let's move on to another question. Question 89. I just want you guys to be able to type this in on Desmos if you chose to use Desmos, or if you don't have a calculator that has this capability on the day of the test. So for those of us who would use a calculator to check to see which is the right answer for question 89. Anyone remember how to type in a log with a base? Yep, hit the math button, go up, up. Or if you're using a color calculator, I think you hit up 3 times or something. So if you are using Desmos, then you have to start typing words. So we do log, and then you're going to do an underscore. So you're going to hit shift and then that horizontal line button that is next to the plus sign. So underscore and then 2. Everyone get that underscore in there? Underscore is that horizontal line that's next to the plus sign. So shift And yep, and you want the underscore, not the minus. There we go. And then I'm gonna hit the right arrow to get out of the underscore. And then I can get x plus 1, oops, plus 1. And we can kind of compare points. So the point that I can see that's on this problem is the point 1, 1. So I want to be able to get the point 1, 1 on here. So maybe I should have the table up. I'm going to pull the table. Everyone remember how to get the table up? So I went ahead and pulled the table up. So here I got the point 1, 1. So this one looks like it could be it. It's got that vertical asymptote like I expect. It's got the point 2, 2. So I think the answer might be A. Let's make sure it's not any of the other answers. Minus, it's definitely not B. Let's check and see if it's C. Oh. Doesn't look like C. Yeah, it definitely looks like A. So I think number 90 is, or number 89 is A. Wait, that is a whole unit in math. I'm not teaching math right now, I'm teaching calculator. So if you want to know how to graph that, go back to the unit we learned. Watch how to do it by hand. This is log graphs. Yeah. All right. 90. I want to look at number 90. All right. It says Deshaun is in his 5th year of employment as a patrol officer for the Metro Police. His salary for his first year was $47,000. Each year after the first, his salary increased by 4% of his salary for the first year. So his salary for the first year, somebody tell me, what was it? Okay. Okay. They want the sum of his first 5 years of service. So how do we find his salary for his second year? Okay, so is there something we could take this and just multiply it by? So we want 4% of this, and we want to add it to 47,000. Yeah, Jack. 0.4? 0.04. Okay, 0.04 is going to give us 4%. And then how do we want to keep his whole salary and add another 4%? 1.04. Okay, so if we take 47,000 and multiply it by 1.04, okay, 47,000 . Okay, so his second year, he got 48,880. Okay. Okay, his third year, he got 50,835.20. Okay. So to get his third year, I took his second year and I multiplied it by 100% plus 4%. So he's getting his whole salary. That's the 100%, that's the 1. And then he's getting 4% more. That's the 0.04. So here's his first year. 47,000 is his first year. 48,880 is his second year. And then this is his third year. Okay, so now we're going to take his third year and plug it in here. 58,35.20. point, all around it, 61. Oh, it's not typing. Okay, 42686.61 plus, okay, I'm gonna let you guys finish that problem. You guys want to finish that problem real quick? That's number 90. Go ahead and finish that problem real quick. So that's where we're at right now with 4 years. I'm gonna let you guys do the rest. So we got first year, second year, third year, fourth year. So if we were to go back, what did we basically do? We started with 47,000. And then what did we do after that? We multiplied it by what number? 1.04. And then what did we do with the 1.04? Yeah, we actually kept multiplying by 1.04 is what we kept doing, because 47,000 times 1.04 gave us an answer. And we took that answer and we multiplied it by 1.04. So then actually we multiplied by 1.04 twice. And then we took that answer, we multiplied that answer by 1.04. So then we'd actually multiply by 1.04 3 times. And then we took that answer and multiplied by 1.04 again. So then we had multiplied by 1.04 4 times. Okay. So then that means we were multiplying by 1.04 to an exponent. Does that make sense? This is what we started with. So remember when we were doing our exponential formula problems, that it was like P, it was P in the front, and then it was something in parentheses to time. So P was your principal amount, it was your starting amount. So this is your principal salary. Then you have something that you're growing by to the T to how many years you have. Okay, so this is kind of my hint right here to how you're gonna do part B. I'm getting you guys started on part B. All right, let's go ahead and turn the page. I think that kind of gets you to where I wanted you guys to be with that unit. Okay, let's go ahead and look at unit 6. We're going to look at problem 107 for unit 6. Focus. 107. Focus. Focus. Maybe with less light. Go camera. There we go. Kind of. Okay, it says the length of a side of a square window in Jessica's bedroom is represented by 2x minus 1. Which expression represents the area of the window? So we have a square. Now, the bummer about this unit, you guys will find, is that since this is a geometry unit, not an algebra unit, is that for unit 6, you actually have to know how to do a lot of the problems. So unit 6 and unit 7 are both of the geometry units. For a lot of them, you actually have to know how to do the problems. But this one is a little bit geometric, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you guys some of the tricks that we can still use for the algebraic pieces. Are you stretching your armpit again? Or you? Yes. Question? What do you mean AP classes? That's not true for the math AP exams. So I don't think that's true for the math EOCs either. Yeah. So that's not true for the math AP exams, and that's not true for the math EOCs. They're all on there. Yeah. There are, you can look up EOC specs and you can see like the percentages of each type of question, but they're like, if I was to try to cut a unit, I would be doing you guys a disservice because they're all so heavily tested that no matter what I cut, I'd be killing your grade. So, all right. So if it said that each, that the side length of the square is 2x minus 1, what should I do? Yeah, so I'm going to put 2x minus 1 on each side of the square. And then if I wanted to find the area, what should I do with the 2x minus 1? Yeah, so I'm just going to write 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1. I don't feel like doing math, so I'm going to go ahead and plug this into Desmos and just check it against my multiple choice answers. So I've got 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1. And then I'll check that as 2x squared plus 1. That's not it. 4x squared plus 1. That's not it. 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. Oh, that was minus 1. Minus 1. Nope. 4x squared plus 4x minus 4x plus 1. So it looks like the last one. We'll just make sure. Yep. So it's the last one. So number 107 is D. Okay. For a question like 106, you can actually do this one on Desmos too. So it says, what are the center and radius of a circle with the equation x minus 2 squared plus y plus 5 squared equals 180? So let's go ahead and start off by graphing that circle. Now, unless you have your screen set so that the dimensions of your screen, your x-axis and y-axis are completely square, this circle may not look circular. So if the screen, if you've messed with your screen already with your axes and how they are written, this may end up looking more oval shaped, which is totally fine. It's still graphed correctly. But I'm gonna go ahead, so mine is still circular. So there's my graph right there. And then we do know how to graph the points. So we have two different options for the center. We have 2, -5, and we have -2, 5. And so which one is the center? Is it 2, -5, or is it -2, 5? It's definitely 2, -5. -2, 5 makes no sense. Okay, so we just narrowed down our answers. The answer can either be A or B. And so next what I want to do is I want to see if the radius is 90 or if it's 6 square root 5. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to see what 6 square root 5 is. That's 13 units. So from here to the edge, is that 90 units or is that 13 units? What do you guys think? 13 units. So that answer is B. I use the calculator to kind of help me make a logical choice. You can type either there's the square root button, which is right here, down here, if you have the keypad up. So the keypad is usually down here, but you can get the keypad up. Or you can type SQRT. Yeah. So I got it up quick because I typed SQRT. Yeah. If you start flipping through unit 6, you'll notice that a lot of those questions require that you remember formulas. So if you look at like 112, what shape is that? What's 112? That's a cone. Do we remember how to get the volume of a cone? It's 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. So the area of the base is a circle. So pi r squared, so 1/3 times pi r squared times the height. Here we've got a cylinder inside of a rectangular prism. So we've got those shapes. So these ones, you can't really have a Desmos do that for you. You have to just know those formulas. So these questions, you're actually going to have to do them yourself. Guess, best guess. Yep, that's why you're practicing. Yep, that's all I got. So there's quite a few circle problems on here, which are going to be nice because you guys can use Desmos for those, but a lot of the volume questions, you're just going to have to do your best with that. So go ahead, get to work. I will be around to help you with any of these types of questions. If you have brain farted, you don't remember some of the volume formulas, things like that, I will help you with those if you need it, okay? Sound good? So remember, Thursday, we're getting all of our units turned in. We're getting all of the stat stuff turned in by Thursday. So today I am collecting the data collection assignments for as many of you as possible. So hopefully a lot of you guys haven't done data collection. I would like to get back today if I can.